Hey guys, it's Casandra C. We're here with another episode of Pussy Talk, and today we have EVYAN.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm good. Tell the people kind of what you're into.
So I am I want to say soulful R&B singer. I also make organic soy candles. I'm sorry, I gotta get comfortable. I'm kind of like everywhere. I do like a lot of community events. If you want to book me, I'm always down. And you can find me on Instagram, Yves So Delicious 27, or you can find me on Facebook, EVYAN DIAZ.
I met EVYAN at a networking event we just had with my sisters, and she sang for us. Beautiful voice. It was a pleasure to have you. And while she was there, she also shared a few things with us about her. And a big thing was that you grew up in church.
Yes.
So one of my things is there are so many misconceptions about a church girl. So what are some that you've heard and that are true?
That we have sex at church.
Oh my God, I didn't even know. I didn't hear that one.
But I swear to God, I'd be like, why are all these girls 13 and pregnant? Or I've heard that girls go in the back and they have oral sex.
Right in the Lord's house.
But I don't know. I don't know. I've heard it's true.
You never did it?
No, I was a good girl. I didn't play it. At church, I didn't play it. I was scared of the Lord.
She said that we have sex in the bathroom. Or we have sex at church.
Right. Wow.
I hear church girls are extra freaky because you just said, I'm a good girl.
Yes. Because for a long time you would be you have to learn to be scared of God and you can't sin and all these things, and then you start looking at the real world and you're whoa, it's okay to sin.
And then you're like, God, you didn't want me to do this? Why not? This is amazing. No wonder.
Yeah.
Yo, do you know because I grew up in church a little bit that sometimes I still feel bad about masturbating?
Yes, I do too.
Don't you feel so dumb after I'm so sorry, God. I gave into my temptation.
I'm living in my skin right now.
I gave into the flesh.
I'm so sorry.
So I be trying to I have to get rid of the guilt after I bust a nut.
Oh no, let me tell you. So I lost my virginity on a church day.
You lost your virginity on a church day?
On a church day. I invited my boyfriend to church, and it was next to where my family lived, so it was easy for me to go to church with him and introduce him to the family. And the whole day all I kept hearing was no sex, no sex, no sex. And yeah, we went back to his house and we had sex.
The whole plan at the beginning was sex.
It wasn't. No, it was but everybody kept saying guys don't have sex. And
the more you tell me not to do something, I want to do it.
It was so tempting. Yeah.
Did you pray for forgiveness after?
I did.
You did?
I was Lord, I don't know what I did. It felt good, but Lord, sorry for my sins.
You ever seen the show Jane the Virgin?
Yes.
When she crumples up the flower and says she'll never go back. Yeah, that happened too. I lost my virginity in a public library.
Oh, how was that?
It was girl, why? I think I wanted to get it over with.
Movies make it look so good and sexy.
And it didn't hurt the way everybody said it was.
Oh.
But now that I'm older, it's because he had a little wee-wee.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
So then sometimes I try to go back and be damn, when was the first big wee-wee you took? But you just get kind of lost in the sauce. Because when you first start having sex, you don't like it.
No.
You be this was the big deal.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't. And then it was with him for a little bit. And then I moved to the hood. I moved from a good part, a working class area of the Bronx to the hood. And then it was a whole bunch of hood boys. And I'm oh.
Yay. Lord, it's me again. I just want to thank you for the splendor.
And then it was so easy because I went to the Boys and Girls Choir Academy of Harlem, so I used to wear a uniform, and that was it.
Everybody thought I was all cute.
Everybody thought I was cute, and I really was oh my God, I don't know.
I go to church. Leave me alone.
Yeah, oh my God. And then they were yo, so you want to hang out on the stoop? And I'm oh, okay. And that was it. I fell into the hole that is the hood.
Did you ever try to take a hood nigga to church?
Never. I didn't want to mix.
She's like, I know y'all wasn't worth that.
I used to like dress like a church girl though, like legit. Like I would be in the hood, being bad, doing terrible things, and I would sit there with like my church, like my skirt and like
Pentecostal?
Old
All the Puerto Rican girls are Pentecostal when I grew up.
You don't even know. And the thing was that it wasn't because my family forced me to go to church. It was literally because like I met this woman, I was like 8 years old. They used to go around the neighborhood and bring all of us to church. And I just wanted to go to church. Like, so I used to go to church. But yeah, it was literally all by myself.
When you started having sex, did you stop wanting to go to church?
Yeah, when I left New York, I felt like I was living in sin for a really long time because I didn't get married till we were together like 10 years, 9
so
10
you were,
years.
once you had sex with that guy that they said don't have sex, that was like your person for a long time?
No, that was an
someone
ex-boyfriend. That's New York.
So the next one.
But then when I moved out here, I met my husband. So
Okay.
And then that was like a lifetime.
So how long y'all were together?
So I was 15.
Damn. So like, how do you keep sex spicy with somebody that long?
Get it just right. You know, they know what you're gonna do all the time, but you just have to like I feel like if I don't come, then what's the point? But he does.
I mean, you know what's crazy? Like, as I got older, it was like, I better come. But like before that, like penetration was kind of okay for me. But then it was like, I didn't know what the Big Bang was.
No, I want the Bing Bang all the time. I'm going to be with you forever.
now,
the Bing Bang has to happen all the time. Like, we're together forever.
The Bing Bang be me, though. Like, I be thinking about myself, and I be thinking about how he's enjoying me, and then that's like, I'm conceited as fuck.
Oh, yeah. I look at like, if I could have a mirror.
I like talk to my own self.
Yeah, I feel
and
you.
then come.
Yes.
I'd be like, yeah, he loves this pussy, girl. Like,
That's right.
I'd be like, yeah, he do. Look at him beating it up. And then I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he's looking at me.
But I'm just saying, like, if I'm with a nigga for like 10 years, I'm doing some out the box shit at least. Especially the way the world is now, like the type of shit that you can get from, I mean, you can go on a computer and see anything, but you can link up with a bitch and do anything too. Like, so now, like, how the fuck do you keep a relationship for that long spicy now?
I don't know. I'm just cute. He likes me.
She said he likes me.
He
so he
me.
loves you.
Yeah,
So,
he likes me. He likes what he sees all the time.
But you're not fucking him the way you were fucking him when you were 15.
No. We have kids. They're all over the house.
So it's not as exciting?
No.
I feel like after my kid, my sex got better.
Yeah, it did.
Fire.
After my kids, when I gave birth, it really, after
different.
birth, well, I have, I don't, like after my son, that was it. Like I got fixed. I was done. So now, I can have free sex whenever I want. So it's easy. It's chill.
Free sex.
Free sex. Free, safe sex.
There you go. Safe sex.
Safe sex.
There's no such thing as free sex.
Free, good, safe sex.
Delicious. Okay, so now, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about sex after you have a kid. Because I would just like to say, no one told me that everywhere I sit, I would be leaving a puddle after my baby. And I just want to know, is this why y'all love baby mama so much? Did you experience that?
Yes, I think it works because you know yourself now. I feel like after you've had something come out of you,
like there's a whole different, like you're different
things.
About you.
Yeah, you start feeling things that you never felt before, and you're like, wait, it's like masturbation. Like you're trying to like find your shit. So
like I felt like I was a little more like free and comfortable
like,
with
I'm a whole woman.
Right. And I just
you felt voluptuous.
Like
I feel you.
Nobody told me that. They all want to talk about postpartum depression. Nobody wants to talk about that.
No.
I mean, it's important, but tell me the good things too. Like the punani after. Straight
when
water.
when it goes back, or like the boobs when they're like up here.
Oh my God, my son destroyed my titties.
For like 2 months.
I miss my pregnant titties. Y'all didn't even know I was pregnant.
Yeah, they were beautiful. And then now they're like, because.
I mean, my titties always kind of hung out with my belly button, but now they're kind of almost going to my punani.
I had no boobs. None.
You had none?
I was part of the itty bitty titty committee.
I've never been there.
Before my children. And then I got these.
I like woke up one day in like 4th grade with big ass titties. 4th grade. Like I'm in middle school on the basketball team and I have cleavage in my sports uniform.
Nah, I had the big butt.
Why is that fair to me, Lord?
I couldn't hide it. And then I used to dress like a boy. Like I used to dress up like a boy, so then we look at the butt and stuff, and it didn't work.
That's like the studs who be wearing nigga clothes and they have the biggest fatties. Like that shit.
Wasn't working.
Give it to me, bitch. You're not even using it right.
Word. I had to turn into a girl and start wearing a skirt in like 8th grade. I was like, I wore a skirt. No, the last day of 7th grade, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!"
You feel like because you have a fat ass, you get unwanted attention.
Definitely, it's disgusting. Yeah, sexual harassment definitely happens.
Do you sometimes feel like, I don't know if this nigga want to talk to me or if he just want to fuck because I got a fat ass?
Oh, they just all want to fuck. Yeah, that's how I feel.
I want to fuck too, but just be nice in the beginning. Like, let's play first. Shit, he's moving way too fucking fast.
Can we chill?
And then you wait this whole time and then it'd be fucking horrible dick. Like, tell me your worst sex story.
Worst was with my first. So I moved out here, and then I met my husband, and we were together. We were dating, and then I was a kid. I'm like, yeah, I like you. You're cute. And then we broke up, and I was like in New York, and I went back to like my first, and I faked it, and it was just bad. I was like,
why was it bad? Like, because you weren't into it, or he was doing it?
It was little. It was just so small. I was like, oh my god.
Did you know it was small then, or you knew after?
I know clue.
You don't be knowing.
I wasn't like really, like, my friends were really like promiscuous. Like they were already having like sex parties and weird, like hanging out with boys and touching their peepees and stuff. And I wasn't touching nobody's peepees.
I was a late bloomer.
Right. And I lost my virginity at 15. I feel like I was the last one out of all my friends. That's so weird. But like I was the last one out of all my friends to lose their virginity. And it was like with the same boy I was with since like 7th or 6th grade. Like it was.
So was it just like, let's just get this over with?
Yeah, let's just have sex. I was like, oh.
My worst sex experience, I remember one, but the other ones that I may think is bad may not be as bad because I can't remember. But my worst sex experience was just a couple years ago, right? So there was this thing, kept trying to talk to me. So I'm like, I'm not really into Puerto Ricans like that. So that's why I was like, but he's kind of cute, So we link. Remember, but my worst sex, but he's cool. Like, we're having a good time. We vibing. He's cool. So I let him hit, right? This nigga is finger popping me. Feels like he's scraping my walls. God. Like, and he like, oh my God. Then, like, we're about to fuck whatever. Like, his pee-pee was so little, he fucked me, like, body to body the whole time. Because I feel like if he inched out, it would just slip out. So I'm just like... Now he wants to flip me over. And I'm like, boy, I don't got no ass, but this ass is still too much for that. Like, and I don't got no ass, nigga. Like, So then I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna make the nigga feel like he got a little wee-wee. He knows, but let's not ruin the moment. So I flip over and shit. Now this nigga's just... Don't go away. Repetitively, like... And I'm literally like this. Then he gonna lay on the bed and tell me he suck his dick. Like, boy, I'm out of here. Like, that was horrible. That was terrible. And then you want to know a story? A couple years later, I linked with him again. I gave it another shot. And I will tell you verbatim the same experience.
So I heard, all right, so I hear this a lot from a lot of girls. Oh, little guys have big dicks. And I don't think so. I think that because they're little and they have average sized dicks, it makes it look like they're big.
Yo, I got a little nigga with a big old dick. But but that's a unicorn. That's rare, like you said.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, okay. I don't think... Because if I see a little guy with a... And he looks like funny because he's so little and the shit's so big. It's like... but most of them just be tiny. To their body, like, you could go like this.
No, no. Lo mando pa'l carajo.
But like, that's easy. But then you could go to town and they think you got the best head ever.
These girls really like, all right, so for a guy to be that confident to go after like a real beautiful woman, like there has to have been like a line of other women that like, did those things with them and made them feel like they're the shit. Because my inbox, sometimes I'd be like, you're confident. And they'll like send it without like, I don't have no business looking at dick. Like, like
dick.
I don't look at dick. Send me something inspiring or send me money. Like, don't send me dick pics. Please don't do it. Like, it's so uncomfortable.
I've been catfished by a dick pic before, for sure.
Oh my God.
For sure. That shit looked nice and fat. I got there like...
They be confident. Like, I've gotten like, oh my God, dick pics that are like it's like their fingers is holding like the penis. And it's like, somebody told you, shorty, that your shorty is big because you're mad confident.
And that's what I need to stop lying to men if you had a horrible sex experience, because then they come to other women and we're like, who told you were killing this? Because you're not at all. Because I feel like if you got a small dick, you have to know. The same way I have no ass and I know, you have a small dick and you know.
But you better at least like, know what you're doing. Like learn. They usually know how to eat out.
Yeah, they usually eat good pussy. The ones I like made me nut off some head, and I'll let you hit with the little dick after. I'm good. I'll let you get. And little dicks nut fast.
But let it like happen. Like it has to be like a bang. Like it cannot be like okay.
It'd be fake the whole time. It'd be more just like bodies, like pelvic, like our pelvises, just like. And I'm just
I've never had that experience, and I don't want it ever in my life.
But to me, like the niggas with those little dicks, they be the ones with the personality and they nice to you. And so
they know how to dress nice.
They got extra little change, because they know they got to offer something else. So.
But even ugly niggas.
You ever had a fat nigga with a big dick?
No.
Me neither. I'm looking for one. I love me a fat nigga. Just like, let me snuggle up, babe. Hold me. And then you got a big dick? No. I'm not holding up no belly to suck dick. I don't mean that.
Average size. Well,
I'm not
my
like
hubby
at
is
my
chunky.
knees.
He's a chunky monkey.
I like a little chunky.
I don't have to hold it. I don't have to hold the belly up, but it is what it is.
I like that.
It's good.
Because my nigga little, and
he was small. Like we met when we were like really fit.
And then we got different figures.
But it's okay.
4 kids before, right? Or no, 3 kids before.
Well, I raised his oldest, so 4.
Okay. What do you think? You think marriage is just a complete trash now?
I feel like, all right, so my opinions about marriage is if there's there has to be like an exchange. You know what I'm saying? There has to be like some sort of balance in life. If not, then it doesn't fucking work.
So if I suck your dick, you give me money to go shopping for the day.
Right. Or, you wash the dishes. I don't even give a fuck about like going shopping. Even though like he does. Like if he's got, like I'm good. So we're good. But like take out the trash when I need it to be taken out. If I ask you to like clean something, do it. Like, I have OCD, so I'm consistently cleaning. Things like that. Like,
do you get nervous like the way like how sex is so easily accessible? Do you like do you feel like a little worry about that, or are you just like, because times change, dating change, relationships change, the way people look at the world changes, so like
you go through different stages.
Yes,
that's for sure. It's different stages. Like I was a kid when I got with him, and then I became like an adult like real quick because I had children. I had my daughter when I was 18, so I had to like take care of home and things like that, and I was like always with somebody's kids. I was that was what I did in my life for my 20s. And then when I turned 30, I was like,
I'm done.
There's 2 doors. Pick one. If not, follow along because it's going to be a ride. But it was basically me networking and like trying to like meet people because I basically, decided at 30 that I wanted to give like my singing, a try. So it really, I wanted to go after my dreams. I saw a whole bunch of people doing it. I was like, I can do that too. Why not? And I just was like, that's the ultimatum. You could come along or you could get the fuck out.
So now you're like morphing more into like your independent self.
I'm very independent. Yeah, I've been independent for 5 years. I'm very proud of myself. No, I've been independent for a while. Like I've always worked and stuff. But like to actually think for myself and, want things for myself outside of my family and things, it's been a few years. And a lot of people go, oh, you're kind of like everywhere. But
you're allowed that space.
I'm okay. Mm-hmm. My kids are fine. They're fed. I have a beautiful home. I work.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of people are confused being like independent and still having someone there to take care of you. Like,
you're lucky. You have it all together.
Yeah,
no.
I feel like a lot of people are like, they're either side of the fence. Like, I do everything on my own, or they think I just let a whole nigga take care of you. You can do both. You can be independent, go to work, take care of your stuff, and still have a man take care of you.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where you want to be. You don't want to be like just, I think a nigga owns this. I think a nigga, even if he's just
he still opens doors.
Like nobody owes you anything.
No,
nothing, If it's given, it's a plus, it's a bonus. But
I don't expect anything from anybody. Never. I don't expect nothing from him. If he does it, then he does it. If he doesn't want to do it, that's fine. I could do it for myself. That is...
But if he didn't do it, it wouldn't be to the point where you would go without because he didn't do it. Like, you still would be...
I would do it for myself. A lot of women be like, oh my God, like, you're so lucky. Like, everything is so perfect. And, things are not perfect, but it's an equal thing. Like, you want to go on...
What if it was reversed? Would you take care of your man?
Oh, yeah. I have.
Yeah?
I have.
You've been the breadwinner?
Heck yeah. Currently.
But let's be fair. You guys had a long-standing relationship. You already had a foundation. Now, would you do that with a nigga you're just dating and like...
No, kiss my ass.
Thank you. No. I wanted to clarify.
Kiss my ass.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yes, let's get into that.
So, I built from absolutely nothing to where I'm at, and he held my hand and he supported me and all that stuff.
You still did the work.
I still did the work. As a woman, you have to give yourself that, like, I did this, You have to individualize yourself. A lot of women don't do that when they're in marriages. And I hate to look at women that are, like, with boyfriends and they don't do it. Like, oh, that's, I can't do
it
this
gets
because
worse.
My boyfriend. And I'd be like, he's your boyfriend. He's not your husband. Where's the ring? Value yourself. But anyways.
But don't forget, a ring doesn't bring automatic value
No.
either.
But it's, how do I explain it? Girls tend, because we're nurturing, right? Yes. So I could be, like, I know women that would be with a man for like 2 months and it's already like,
cooking him dinner and ironing his clothes.
Kids are fighting with them.
Like, that's crazy,
That's
girl.
insane. Like, oh my God, that's my man. Call him daddy. No, like, you're giving too much. That's what I meant by that. I don't want to offend anybody. But that's
I do. If this is you, there's some healing that needs to be done.
Right. Like, you shouldn't be, like, giving yourself so much to just, like, I don't know.
A relationship.
It's weird.
Yeah, no, don't give your all to a relationship. Because what you gonna have, girl?
I'll look out for people. Like, I don't care. I'm just, this is the type of person that I am. If I see that you need something, it doesn't make a difference whether I'm, like, in a relationship with you or not. Hey, oh, you hungry? Okay, cool. You need some tampons? I got you.
I'm the same. It always comes back. What is this?
Whether you pay me back,
give a blessing, be a blessing.
Comes back 10 times.
Yes,
exactly. Whether you do negative things or something positive, it always comes back to you, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, even if I don't get it from you, I don't even care. Like, I'm like, okay, whatever.
If I don't get it from you, I'm getting it elsewhere.
Somewhere. I'm blessed every day.
And I think that's positive because I'm being resourceful.
I'm not broke. Like, I'm never really broke.
Never, but I don't want to spend my own money either.
Because me either.
I don't want to spend my money. And if I do, I want to be reimbursed.
In a perfect world, I would have a sugar daddy.
You could have that in this regular world. Girl, there's niggas who send me money and they've never even met me. Anything is possible.
Right. Sugar daddies.
Hit up EVYAN. We will drop her social handles. She's on the hunt. She don't want to give up no sugar though, so make sure you know.
I can't give up no sugar. I am tied to a contract. Okay.
Signed in blood.
Yeah.
In front of the Lord.
With my children.
Oh my gosh. I want to thank you so much for coming. We want to say thank you to our sponsors tonight. We have Supervillain Clothing, we have Los Productions, and Blueroom Studios. And as always, we have IcyNailz and Sarai Naturals. And EVYAN, tell everybody where they can find you.
So you can find me on Facebook. Well, I just released a single off of my EP called Light. So you can find that at all platforms, YouTube too. And I'm on Facebook, EVYAN DIAZ. You can find me on, YouTube, EVYAN DIAZ. And then I have it like hyphenated how to pronounce my name because nobody really knows.
EVYAN is EVYAN. Not like the water.
No, not like the water, not with the I. and and on Instagram, Yves So Delicious 27, and that's it. Reach out. Like I'm always
definitely download her music. She performed something, and there were people in the room crying. Yeah. Like we felt it. And as always, you can find me on Facebook, Casandra Lee, on Instagram, pts.podcast, and Casandra C _. Thank you guys.
Bye.